What's up, guys? Today I wanted to address something that's been on my mind recently, and that's protein obsession. Of course, being a vegan, I get this question asked to me a lot. Where do you get your protein? It's a common question. A lot of people will wonder about that, but one thing I saw a couple weeks ago that really made me think that this thing has gotten out of control is I was in Costco buying some quinoa, and I saw a Buddhist nun, and the only thing in her shopping cart was a big tub of Optimum Nutrition whey protein. And I thought, this is out of control. Now, back in the day when I started weightlifting, the only people that were taking protein supplements were the hardcore bodybuilders. But it seems nowadays, everybody and their grandmother thinks that they need some kind of protein supplement. They think that they're protein deficient, and that's absolutely not the case. Now, one of the reasons you don't want to get your protein from whey protein supplement is that whey protein comes from cow's milk, and it's highly processed, and it's extremely acidic in your body. It's really hard for your kidneys to process. So today, we are gonna put all of your protein fears to rest. We're gonna show you how to make a whole foods, plant-based chickpea sandwich. Not only full of protein, but also brimming with vitamins, minerals, fiber, everything you need to give you the energy to get out there and crush whatever you're doing, right? We're gonna show you that right now. Okay, we're all set. We've got all of our ingredients ready here. I'll just give you a quick rundown of the ingredients that we're using. It's very simple, very easy to make. Just 11 ingredients. We have chickpeas and red onion. When you're choosing onions, make sure you always choose red onions, because the red onions have the most nutrients, more than your white onions or your other types of onions. Red onions is the way to go, right? And this is tahini, or sesame seed paste, and mustard, Dijon mustard. We have relish right here, and you can also use pickles, is fine, pickles or relish. And here we have date syrup. Now, this is date syrup that I just made from dates in water. Now, when choosing a sweetener, make sure you choose something like date syrup. Our main goal is always to eat something that is whole foods, right? So you don't want anything that's processed. You don't want processed sugar. Date syrup is the way to go. And maybe I'll show you guys how to make that in another video if you're interested. You could also use agave or maple syrup, but again, those are processed, stripped of vitamins and minerals. Black pepper, we have black pepper, and whole wheat bread. And again, when you're choosing bread, make sure that you choose whole wheat or whole grain. And the way that you can tell if it's whole grain is just look at the ingredient list and make sure the first ingredient is whole grain, right? If it's whole grain, it's the way to go. Again, less processed, right? If you choose white bread, it's going to be more processed, stripping down vitamins, stripping off minerals. With wheat bread or whole grain bread, you're retaining those nutrients again. And in Taiwan here, I choose the Imei whole wheat high fiber bread. But if you're living in the States, you also can choose Ezekiel bread. I think Ezekiel bread is great. And here we have celery and romaine lettuce, right? Okay. So the first step, you're just going to take your chickpeas and you're going to put them in a bowl, mash them up. Let's do it. Okay, so it looks like we are properly mashed, and the next thing we need is 1/4 cup of diced celery and 1/4 cup of diced onion. All right, so let's chop these up right now. By the way, just one technique that you guys can use when you're chopping vegetables is, it's called the cat's claw, right? I learned this several years ago. When you're chopping, you don't want to cut your fingers, right? So when you chop, hold the vegetables like this, like a cat, right? So as you chop, there's no possible way you can cut your fingers, right? Look at that. Let me close my eyes. Still got it perfectly, all right? Cat's claw, remember it. Wow, holy cow, that onion is strong. Wow. Remember, if you ever need to cry crocodile tears, red onions is the way to go, man. 1/4 cup of diced red onions. Okay, so we have our onions and our celery in. Now we need 3 tablespoons of tahini. We need 1 teaspoon of mustard, 1/4 cup of relish, and 1 tablespoon of the date syrup. So let's throw them in. Oh, I almost forgot to add just a little dash of black pepper, right? Give you a little kick, a little spice to it. Just a little bit is fine, unless you like to torture yourself. Throw a little bit more in there. All right, we are just about done with the mixture, and this is what it should look like. Look at that beautiful thing. And the next thing we're going to do is toast our bread. Toast it. Okay, so we got our bread toasted, and now we're going to heap on the chickpea mixture, and then we're going to just cut up a few more red onions and some romaine lettuce and some baby tomatoes and throw them on top. These vegetables really add to the flavor and the texture of the sandwich, and they also give it some bright, vibrant colors that can make your sandwich look a lot better if you're interested in posting on Instagram or anything like that. So let's do it. First, heap on the chickpea mixture. All right, as you can see, the chickpea mixture was perfect for 2 sandwiches. So this recipe makes about 2 sandwiches, perfect for 2. All right, and there you have it. The chickpea high protein sandwich. And each sandwich has about 15 grams of protein, so if you eat 1 or 2 of these sandwiches, it's perfect for a post-workout meal or for anyone that just wants to get a little protein. High energy, whole food, plant-based meal right here. But the real test is coming up because we're going to have Vicky give it a taste, and she's going to give us her true opinion to see what she thinks. So let's eat. All right, here's the moment of truth. We are ready to eat, and Vicky is going to try the high-protein chickpea sandwich and tell us what she thinks. Caillou. 不错吗？
好吃。
好吃哦。什么感觉？
这个好像那个蛋的沙拉耶，好神奇哦。因为你们都没有蛋吗？
没有蛋。没有蛋。
吃起来好软，好好吃哦。
这是全素的啊，全素都没有蛋啊。
哇，好多很多的风味，那个洋葱不会很呛，然后吃起来很舒服。而且看起来颜色好美啊。可以。
可以哈。那
我每天要吃，谢谢。
好，没问题。So it's a success, right? And 那小姐，我们在喝什么茶？
阿里山的乌龙茶，是冬天的茶。
And for those of you who don't know, we are also tea lovers. We love all kinds of tea, black tea, green tea, oolong tea. This is Ali Mountain Oolong Tea, High Mountain.
冬天的茶最好喝，喝喝看吧。
好。香。
觉得阿里山吗？
好喝，在阿里山。
好喝。
很好喝。好，那我们要开动喽。那小姐，如果人喜欢我们的影片，他们可以做什么？
像他说，乖乖说，按赞、留言、订阅。
好，开始吃。
我还以为不会。